I haven't been on here in a while. I was looking, ain't nobody, this ain't no scheduled post, and I don't got a lot of followers, so they not getting no notifications like that. We in though. If they do get notifications, they're not gonna get in. They're gonna just go. They just come on later. I need some dedicated followers. I need dedicated followers. I need followers, followers, followers. It's about to go down. So I'm about to make a crazy decision. This is gonna be crazy. I ain't gonna lie. I'm about to make the craziest decision ever. The most craziest decision ever, y'all. Don't lie. I'm using this. I shouldn't use this phone because I know this phone right here is gonna get a lot of. I don't know. It might get some calls. I don't know. I've been avoiding everybody though, kind of. Just chilling, doing me. I've been avoiding everybody, doing me. Preparing for life unexpected. You're gonna call it life unexpected. I look a mess too. I gotta get it. Should I get a haircut before I hit it, or should I just chill? YouTube ain't pushing my algorithm. This is one thing I don't like about YouTube is that if you on YouTube, you if you on YouTube, you can't really like what I'm saying, be a lot. You can't really be happy or whatever. I mean, I like YouTube, but I'm saying it's like they want you quiet or in an interactive situation. The fact that you can't really party, play music, chill, what I'm saying, just do you is crazy work. So yeah, this YouTube for you. Dang, I'm about to give up everything, y'all. I need to find something because I need to go do some stuff too. Man, just a lot of stuff I'm preparing for. It's crazy. Just should have went live on my computer for one last time. I was going to give it to my kids, but they ain't. The mama ain't hit me back yet. I'm gonna give the computer and my TVs and all that stuff to them. Let them have it before I need to change. And it's like, what I'm saying? I don't have no destination. I don't even know where I want to go. I just wanna go. This is gonna be crazy, man. I hope y'all follow me, like, what I'm saying? Get it in, do what you do. Cause this is the most extreme decision that any person can make. I mean, probably any person at this point. Any person. It's crazy. I changed it to horizontal so I can I changed this to horizontal so I can so when if it show up on YouTube it's gonna be if it show up on YouTube it's cold outside. I don't even know if I want to go out there. But yeah, so if it comes on YouTube, I think that it's gonna show up widescreen. Maybe, maybe not. This chair been blowing over for the last 2, 3 days. I wonder why. I don't know. I don't get it. It's cold outside. I could feel it before I even get out there. I ain't gonna lie though. I'm gonna need some somebody to talk. I ain't gonna have nobody because I mean obviously I do here, but I'm leaving this for the wilderness pretty much. That's what I call it. Leaving it all for the wilderness. You know what I'm seeing? I'm looking outside, chilling. It's so bright right there though. You know what? I got to get that song on my head. I don't know why. The girl from Milwaukee, I'm from Milwaukee too, but the little girl, I'm a fairy. That's so funny to me. She's so funny. She cool though. I think that's that music is crazy work. Wow. Over here, chilling, walking back and forth, chilling. Oh, look at that. Everything is crazy work. I need to stop it. I need to stop it. I need to stop playing. But I'm here, yo. I ain't got no viewers. I'm saying it's gonna be rough. I'm gonna have to go live. I think every time I go live from the house, though, it does that. Well, yeah, I just spent $65 to get a background check to do some like some inventory stuff. My thing was to, because what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to like establish some breaking ground, so like if I leave I have like certain stuff that I can do, like maybe Amazon Flex. I was accepted to this one thing called Fetch, but they only have certain jobs. They only come up, I'm assuming they're gonna have other places to come to soon, but I would have to be in those states. But see, I feel like I'm gonna be traveling, so I probably don't have that much issues. But yeah, like trying to figure out ways to, you know what I'm saying, make money. Now, I think the days of going up to people's establishment, like, hey, could I get a job real quick? You know what I'm saying? And I'm gonna keep it moving. Those days might be over, so that might be hard to do. But I feel like you meet the right person, you can probably, you know what I'm saying, you could probably get to, you know what I'm saying, a place somewhere. I don't know how that's gonna work, because I feel like um, nine out of 50, or I don't know, I'm just saying like 49 out of 50 people gonna be like, no. I would say 9 out of 10 is symbolical, you know. It's not really yeah, you know what I mean? You know, YouTube ain't never pushing my algorithm is crazy. They ain't send not one person over here. Usually they send people here all the time. They ain't even send y'all here. I've been on for 8 minutes, but I don't have to be on for long. I'm just kind of explaining my situation that way. You know what I'm saying? Y'all will know. And then when your boy make it work, he just make it work. So say he's supposed to post like 2, 3 times a day on here. I probably have a lot of stuff to post about, especially. But dang, you know what I'm really trying to look for? What's ways to have fun? Like basically, I'm old. I'm about to be 50. I got about 2 more years to be 50. Haven't really enjoyed life. Didn't like, you know what I'm saying? I occupy myself like with everything, like trying to, you know what I'm saying, run businesses and just different stuff. And I'm in a transportation market right now. So you know what I mean, I own whatever that makes sense or whatever. But anyway, so the market not really well. Of course, I can spin my wheels and just pay things, whatever. But I don't want to do that no more. I want to find something more reasonable. You know what I mean? Learn more things and like do other things in life. You know what I'm saying? Enjoy life, and you know what I'm saying. Don't. I feel like you don't have to be rich to do that. I feel like you don't have to be rich to enjoy life. You don't have to do, you know what I'm saying, be, you know what I mean? It's just, all that stuff is just crazy. It's a lot of stuff out here, nature, just different other things where, you can, focus on and, just enjoy life. You know what I'm saying? Live life. But of course, you want to be able to make some money. So that's the primary goal, is to try to still see if I can, like, you know what I'm saying, make money. I don't want to. But I guess, you know what I'm saying, streaming to be a good thing to try to, you know what I'm saying, get, if you enjoy life, you'll enjoy what I'm doing, trying to, you know, my little adventure or whatever, you will probably, you know what I mean, enjoy, you know what I'm saying, subscribing, watching what I do. I don't even know what I'm going to be doing. I ain't going to lie. Like, you know what I'm saying? But if I force myself to go, just to leave, you know what I'm saying? And like I say, like it kind of, you know what I'm saying, intertwines, because I'm in a situation where, okay, I'm good. I can spin my wheels, but You know what I'm saying? I realized that the more money I make, the more money I go in debt. That's a crazy concept, right? But don't nobody understand it better than me, right? I can go run right now. I would just offer the load for what, close to 4 grand to go to Texas. Not doing that, right? You know what I'm saying? It's like $3 a mile. Don't make sense to me, right? I'll probably go for 5 grand. But even with that, so even say I take the 5 grand, it was like 4 grand almost. Even though I took the 5 grand, whatever it may be, it took the four, whatever it may be. It was like just under 4,000. So it wasn't enough for me. So this is what I mean when I say you just spinning your wheels, because I have to go to Texas, you know what I'm saying, which is probably $3 a mile, which is probably pretty good considering you in a hot shot, but it costs me to get there. So you got to understand that whatever that is, minus the amount that I get there, that was going to be what I actually made. Then I have to try to figure out a way to come back, right? Yeah, I'm not trying to come back. That's the other thing. Um, but I don't want to go to Texas either. Like, you know what I'm saying? I don't feel like it's a lot going on in Texas where I just want to go and, start over. Not for me. I don't think that's what I'm looking for. Maybe it is, though. I haven't been there yet as far as like, that's another thing. Like, I do travel a lot, but I don't really get a chance to see anything. You know what I'm saying? You just see the road and what's off to the side. You know what I'm saying? You may go in a little bit. It's not a lot of times where you go like drop a load off and you veer off the highway that much. You know what I mean? It's like a lot of businesses that's like pretty close to the highway, and you're gonna, you know what I'm saying, get right back on the highway just to get to a place just so you could try to find something to come back. And my thing is like, finding something coming back, that's another issue. So I haven't been doing that either. So I haven't been on a low board in like days, months, like years. Like I just haven't been on a low board because of the market there with the brokers. Like everybody take a piece of the change, and everything just getting expensive. Like, you know what I'm saying? I'd rather, like, you know what I'm saying, I do over 6 figures a year, but I don't bring back that much. Like all of its expenses, insurance, equipment, maintenance, just the different stuff that, you know what I'm saying, impact your life, and you don't want that. That's a spinning. That's spinning your wheels, and I'm trying to get away from that. I want to go and try to do something different, man. We got to just get out here and we got to be productive and try to make things work, see where it goes, understand life, logics, logically what you can and can't do. You know what I mean? Obviously, I got a truck that's, you know, but then I'm going to get there, let me get around. But I got a truck, just different stuff that I got. But most of the things that I'm giving away, and I'm basically starting from scratch. Which that's going to be the scary part. Not necessarily that I'm scared, because I can handle myself. 6'2", 240 pounds. I'm good, right? That's not what I'm worried about. I'm worried about not really having a vision. And I don't think a lot of it's not like hippie days no more, where people can just go from one place to the other. It don't work like that no more. Trying to find a job on the road and keep it moving, it don't work like that no more. You have to go. They want so that you're not just roaming around and just being a weirdo, right? When those days stop. When those days stop where you just can't roam around, they want you stationed. They want to be able to control and monitor you all the time. Like, man, I just want to fall off the map. I just want to fall off the map if that's possible. You know what I mean? Not necessarily fall off the map, but you know what I mean? Just like, wow, no, ain't no getting away from being monitored, especially if you sit up in the state. You know what I'm saying? Your address is together. It's not a lot of stuff that you can do to get away. You know what I mean? So, you know, I got all this stuff, for me and against me, trying to get to the next best place. But hey, it is what it is, man. I'm just gonna start going live all the time. Trying to see if I can gain some supporters, some subs, some different things like that. That's gonna help me along my road. Hopefully, I can get quite a few viewers that wanna, watch what I'm doing. Like, you know what I'm saying? Watch a new come up. Like, how fast could I go from one place to another and start over? Be happy. Like, I'm just not happy, man. I'm not happy. I'm going through it. Maybe I need a psych or something, But if I'm willing to, I've already planned. Like, I still got everything here, but I've already been giving away like certain stuff. I don't know, not nothing like too crazy, but I'm about to give away everything and just go and start over. In the midst of that, I'm pretty much sure that in the midst of that, I'm pretty much sure that me starting over, that I'm pretty much gonna be starting over from basically nothing. And so I'm just trying to figure out ways where I'm gonna be able to go scout work or scout like different opportunities where I could just make some money, stuff like that. And my background history is crazy though. My background history is crazy though, and that's the one thing about Wisconsin. So that's why I really have to get out of here, because you really have to find somebody that you have to have a connection in Wisconsin in order to get hired after you know what I'm saying, had a felon, did prison time, stuff like that. I mean, obviously you can get a job. I'm not saying that you can't, but I'm saying the difficult gets more difficult trying to wait. It's already difficult for most people in general. You know what I'm saying? Like, life is just difficult, man. There's not a lot of jobs, not a lot of stuff going on. And so, for me with a felon, like I feel like I did like quite a few jobs. I was trying to switch over and, like, you know what I'm saying, see, okay, well, you know what I mean, I'm tired of transportation, what I'm gonna do, right? um I feel like most jobs for a felon would be more in the range of self-employment, because if you don't have the self-employment as a felon, it's not a lot of people. Just in I'm just going off from Wisconsin. Wisconsin, one of the worst states to, what I'm saying, be in as a felon, or somebody in most cases probably even black. Honestly, Milwaukee, where I live, have this state, this Milwaukee alone is ranked the highest for um, the most segregated city. So it's number one at being the most segregated city. Now, you know what I'm saying? So on top of that, I'm a felon. And what I was saying is, I offered a job. I was doing a job applications, bro. They don't even get back to you no more. They do their job, boy. They do their job search. They do their background check. They don't even get back to you. But I have got some emails, right? One in particularly, like, I applied for one. I got one back, like, I don't know, 2 weeks ago or whatever. It's like, they said, thank you for your application. Oh, actually, probably two of those jobs did. Thank you for your application, but unfortunately, we are unable to use you, and we are denying your application for all positions at the. What happened to all? Only apply for one. So they basically saying, don't try to come back. They say, don't try to come back, because you do, bro. Yeah, we might be trying to, you know what I'm saying, because it got that crazy where, you know what I'm saying, I'm just like in the matrix right now. Like, I don't feel like I have. If I'm gonna have to have a hard time switching over careers, trying to do something different, like, you know what I'm saying, I'm up there, but I'm not up there, you know what I'm saying? I'm not where, you know what I'm saying, I'm comfortably able to, you know what I'm saying, go have something. But, like, you know what I'm saying, I do a lot better than a lot of people, so I think anyway. But, you know what I'm saying, I run through more money than a lot of people. But I don't know if I'm, like, really living that life. So it's just one of those days where I'm chilling, bro. I'm chilling, bro. I'm gonna get out here and just try to find something new, man. I'm looking for a following. Y'all come watch me, follow me, see what's going on. I know there's a lot of people out here probably doing the same thing, just upping and going and trying to figure something out, and trying to find viewers. And, that's crazy work. I ain't gonna lie in itself. You got to be crazy. Like, you need a psych. You need a psych, bro. But yeah, I'm here. I'm chilling, getting it in, living. People probably be on here. I can't believe that people be on here for hours at a time. I don't even think I'm gonna have like the right connections and stuff to do the right stuff. But you know what I'm saying? If I can upload, I can upload. My problem is that so I'm gonna have to keep my laptop. I wanted to get out of the way too. My problem is that, like, when you upload on a phone like I'm doing now, you can't promote you can't publish your lives after you get off your live until you actually put it on a computer. You have to approve it through a computer. You have to take it off. Um, you have to take it off. I don't know how to do it. Maybe you could. There's a way to do it. I just don't. I haven't seen the way. Once I go live on a phone, it usually, what I'm saying, goes private until I go on my computer. I see it. I say, why is it private? And it was a public live, right? And then I have to change it from public from private to public, and then publish it, then and there. But otherwise, you don't. It really don't publicize. You can see the live while I'm on a live, but you can't. Once it goes off the phone, you have to go through it, edit it, put a description in, and all that. Whatever you have to do to try to make the live, push out, hashtags, whatever that means. And I ain't got no hashtags. I'm just chilling. So, but your phone, you can only do certain amount. So, I'll take my computer, which is probably a little outdated because I've upgraded to PCs, and I got a laptop, but I think I bought it in 2016. What is it? Almost 9 years old. It works well because I haven't done anything. I don't watch porn on it or nothing like that. I'm just saying. But you know what? That reminds me. I should probably plug it in now and update it. Make sure that it updates. And I've done it before. I done it last year already. Took like 2 days. Crazy. But I think I plugged it directly into the Wi-Fi so that it would go a little bit faster. It was an Ethernet cable, so it would go faster. But I think I need to do that right now. Update it and see how that works. I'm not even sure how that's gonna work. I ain't gonna lie, but yeah, I need to get that done. This is a good reminder that I had to remind myself to do that because yeah, that is crazy work. Let's be honest. Let's be honest. So, but that's crazy though. I've been out here for 22 minutes. I haven't got one person to come through here, but I'm gonna need y'all when I move around. So, y'all make sure y'all check on y'all boy. Make sure I ain't no ditching nothing somewhere, cause yeah, it's one of them days. And hey, look, nothing beats a failure but a try, right? Nothing beats a failure but a try. Always remember that. We out here. We out here. So yes, this is started my journey, man. And so I'm just over here. I was gonna hoping to be talking to at least one person, but y'all guys, please share this live. Um, you know what I'm saying? In so many ways, I'm probably, looking out for, just a little help. And I think that the help that I can get is just for you to follow, subscribe, get your boy in a good situation where I can get some viewers for other people to see, or get more viewers, people that can share. You know what I mean? So please just share the live. You know what I mean? Talk to somebody about this dude, he crazy. He about to give up everything he got. He got a six-figure business. He giving it up. He going down to bare minimum. He's not gonna have hardly any money at all, if any. Um, and no way to move forward in life. But you know what I'm saying? He's gonna try to go change his life, see if he can do the same thing. I wouldn't be able to maintain this place where I'm at if I upped and moved. So I mean, obviously, it's okay. But right now, I feel like the trucking business is just terrible anyway for anybody. Also, when I started it, it wasn't my intentions to stay in it. Now, I should know better though, because I understand that when you start a business, that's your baby. You should take care of it. Like I said, I've had other business, and I know what's going on, what's going to happen, how it's going to happen, and your commitment to it in order to grow and do what you need to do. But absolutely, I haven't been able to grow astronomically. Like it's just not been there for me. I haven't really had a opportunity. Maybe I'm missing certain criterias or credentials, whatever it may be. But for me in that regards, I'm like, shit, that's what it is right now. So that's not really what I'm trying to say. I'm just saying is that, what I'm saying, it's going to be a space for me to redevelop, regrow, what I mean, figure out what it is that I want to do in life to establish something different. You know what I mean? It's gonna be crazy. And I agree that, that is something stupid, but why not, right? I agree that it's something stupid, but why not? Because hell, life just lifing right now. And for me, I'm I just like, I've done so good in life, since I got out of prison. I had like, I've been blessed. So I feel like, anywhere I go that I might be able to, like I've been different places and I've seen the interactions with me and other people and how well I do with other people and just stuff like that. So I don't think that I'm putting myself in a bad situation, but I think I'm putting myself in a tough situation. You know what I mean? So that's gonna be crazy. That's definitely gonna be crazy. I'm putting myself in a tough situation and I'm gonna, man, I just think it's gonna work out. I just think it's gonna work out. You know what I'm saying? That's my opinion. I just don't know where I want to go. I want to go somewhere, but I don't want it to be like too busy. I don't want it to be like too calm. I want to be around some places where, I can see some mother nature, some mountains, some rivers, some valleys, different stuff, different kind of, of what I'm used to seeing because there ain't nothing here. Let's just be honest. Like I'm in the city, ain't nothing I can show you here that didn't nobody else show you. Look it up. You know what I mean? I can be like, hey, this is the place, man, this is where to be. And I can guarantee you that somebody else saw that already. Somebody else saw it already. Somebody else done been there. And this is a small city. So I say it's not a lot that you can revisit or that I can show you here that I can revisit help you. It's just not gonna work. It's not in the ballpark at all. So yeah, here we go. Listen, man, y'all gonna see my man. I'm on live. I'm chilling, lifing right now. I'm going through it. I need a change, and it's gonna be extreme. And so I decided to go extreme because obviously everything I do is risky, business. You know what I mean? So, and here it is. I'm taking a risk. I'm about to go see what it's like somewhere else, what it's like to rebuild and reconnect and make new connections and see if that's something I just know. I mean, obviously, I could probably always come back here, but I'm kind of dreading that. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to come back here. I absolutely don't want to come back to this mom. And not that I don't like the place, but I've been here all my life, man. 40 years is crazy. 40, I'm about to be 48. All my life in this little dead city. Not a lot going on. Ain't a lot of growth. There's not a lot of programs. There's not a lot that a person can do. There's no outsource. Um, outreach programs. There's no. It's just a lot of stuff, and like I say, the most times that you make relationships is with people that you run into and know. If you just trying to be like somebody from anywhere, and you trying to like come here and trying to get a job, maintain a job, you need to know somebody. You could probably do like temp companies and stuff. Uh, I feel like even the temp companies probably get paid more than. Yeah, I've done some temp companies before, and I think the temp companies get paid more than actually going there. I feel like you would go to a temp company, get paid. That'd be another thing I could do. I can go to another city and probably like, pop some. I don't plan on sticking around though. I want to try to find a way to develop and to be independent, as I always is. I feel like I can work for somebody, but it can't be permanent. You know what I mean? Unless maybe it was something that was like really fun or something. Give me something that's fun. Give me something where, maybe I can mentor, coach, you know. I don't know. We just have to figure it out. We're gonna figure it out. Especially like you don't got no address or nothing. Like, you just out and about, you don't got no address. I got my ID, I got my social, I got my birth. So that's probably pretty much what I need. I mean, I don't really have no dependents. Like I'm not a heavy drinker or not, things that's gonna, put me. So I'm healthy, basically. I just need a presentation, So obviously I have to present myself in some kind of way, but I don't even feel like people even care about that nowadays. Like you want to work, come to work. Like even in my situation, if I had wished to hire somebody, I'm not finna be like, you know what I mean? Hey, you should have came in a tie and a suit. Like those days pretty much over. Unless you was going to a corporate job and nobody's really doing corporate jobs. Maybe an office job. Some places take that, but you don't have to, go to and be looking like um, you applying for a lot of stuff. You know what I mean? But I just want to get over here and give a start to my journey. And for those of y'all who fuck with it, fuck with it. If you don't fuck with it, you don't fuck with it. Even if you know what I'm saying, it's like, what I'm saying. Basically, it's not. I feel like it's a depression. I'm depressed. Like, I feel like it's a depression. I can't really analyze myself because I'm not a psychologist. I'm not none of that. I don't know anything about what I'm going through, why I'm willing to give up everything and just like, what I'm saying, start over. That is crazy. I don't know. I don't even care why it's like that. But I just feel like, what I'm saying, ain't nothing. I've done it so many times already that it's not a big deal for me. I feel like, what I'm saying, it's not a, something that's going to impact my life. But, I want to share my journey with other people. So that's why I'm here. I'm only going to do it on YouTube. I'm only gonna do it on YouTube. I'm not gonna do no Facebook. I'm not gonna do no TikTok, even though it's a temptation. But I feel like if I focus on growing my YouTube, that it'd be a lot better. But I feel like I have to be more consistent with this joint because that's why I don't really have followers. Nobody really missed me. Obviously, I feel like I had like one or two people that come on here while I was on live and just kind of vamped out. So basically, they did a drive-by. That's cool. You know what I'm saying? I appreciate even the drive-by, people clicking on just that little second and stuff, because I know you could just kind of watch, what I'm saying, from the outside and just chill. So those of y'all that's watching, that's paying attention, man, look, man, much love, much respect. I don't even know if that's going to be counted as a view, but if not, what I'm saying, come back, check in, what I'm saying, like the page, share the page, what I'm saying, sub up, follow, do what you got to do, man. Get your boy in the best situation that he can. That way that if I do, what I'm saying, I got some support from, at least I feel like I got some support from other people. And now my biggest thing is going to be that, what I'm saying, I'm so private. Like I said, I give up a lot of information, but not like I'm still so private. Do you understand? If you understand what I'm saying, like, you don't really put yourself out there, and I don't put myself out there at all. I just kind of chill and just be doing me. Life for me, just life. Life for me, just life. You see, I'm looking rough. You know what I'm saying? Oh, I need some Carmex on my lips and stuff. You know what I mean? I'm gonna lick them joints. I feel like them joints. I might not have no Carmex. I might have to figure out another way to get some Carmex. Sleep in the truck. Eventually, if I'm not making enough money, then come take that, because I don't even, you know what I'm saying? I got to figure out how to support myself. Wow. Yes. So yeah, kind of hippie-ish, but still applying myself to, exceed in life. You know what I mean? I don't want to be, I'm not going out, I'm not going crazy, smoking, overdoing it, just, you know what I'm saying, out of this world. I'm just going through a thing where I'm just tired of this. And I can't afford to, with everything going on, my money tied up in certain places, and you know what I'm saying, like business mostly, and just like everything. When I leave, I'm still paying bills. I feel like the first of next month is gonna be what I'm 7-8 grand out the window. And that's about all I got. You know what I'm saying? All this working hard for nothing is it got to come to an end. So at some point I have to decide what I want to do and try to, you know what I'm saying, just start over. So that's the plan, that's the goal, and we'll see what happens, man. I feel like I've been on here a lot. I know, you know what I'm saying, y'all ain't on here, but when life kicks in for me, y'all will know for sure. Even through my journey, I'm here. I'm going live when I can. I probably post. I feel like a lot of places won't even be able. I just be able to just record and then post whenever I can be able to upload. And I try to do that as much as possible. When if I'm not posting, y'all check on me. Y'all let me, where you at? We last seen him here. He was like, I try to give like locations and stuff where I'm at, and I don't even know if that matters because people come up missing all the time. Don't matter, But you kind of pinpoint certain stuff. It will work. It will not. But yep, here we is, man, on our mission. This is just the beginning of letting y'all know, because I know today Friday and I'm leaving next week, so it's crazy. Now with somebody, you know what? I'm just gonna leave that to. I'm just gonna leave that to the blessings, whatever that's ahead. So I'm not worried about much right now. it's not reality until it's reality. And when it kick in, y'all don't know, I'll be live, I'll be chilling. I'm just that one dude. You know what I mean? So here he is, we go, man, and I'm gonna check out y'all later and catch up with y'all. I appreciate everybody that's liking the page, that's messing with your boy, and we gonna do what we do. You know what I mean? Now I just gotta figure out how to get out of here and go to how I stop my line. Let me rotate it again.